Good morning, Pumpkin. Are you still in bed? I'm coming in. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. It's gorgeous out. You don't want to waste the day in bed, do you?
It's so early, Mom. Come back later.
Honestly, you can't spend your vacation lying in bed. And did you sleep in your brand new suit?
I had a late night. It's tough being vice president of the world.
You've been in office one day. Oh, if only the voters could see you now, my son, the slouch. At least go say hi to your brother. He took the day off to come and see you. You missed breakfast, by the way. Maybe you can stop by the bakery later, but don't spoil your appetite. We're having an early supper tonight.
Hey, little bro. Long time no see.
Good morning, Mr. Vice President? Gee, what do I call you now?
Oh, come now. There's no need for formalities. Sir will do just fine.
Oh, okay. Hey, I got you a present, sir. I left it downstairs for you.
Why, little bro, you aren't trying to bribe me now that I'm in office, are you?
No, of course not. It's just a little something for winning the election. I left it downstairs for you.
Oh, that Dr. Sven's so dreamy. Hey, they were just about to reveal what Jack's evil twin looks like. I swear you boys are lost without your mother, huh? All right, let's get some fresh air before all my days of our bold and the restless starts. This calls for a mother's touch.
Cha-ching!
How you like it? Pretty nifty, huh?
I absolutely love it. What is it, a laptop? I'm confused.
It's a tablet. It's like a phone, but bigger. You can do your big, important work on the go now, even at a coffee shop.
Ah, now you're speaking my language. What's a world leader gotta do to get a cup of coffee around here?
I'll take you to Moonbucks. They just opened one across the street. Let's do this!
Check it out, Ma. My adoring public, here to congratulate me on my meteoric rise to power.
Actually, they don't look too happy.
Nonsense! That's envy, you see. This is exactly why I got into politics in the first place. Imagine the headlines. VP steals car. Thanks, but no thanks.
So glad you're home, Mr. VP.
Why, thank you. It's nice to relax after an election. You here for an autograph?
The only signing that's going on is my sign and your face!
Whoa, my face is my livelihood. Little bro, this is all you.
Honey, you have to learn to fight your own battles one day.
All right, here we go.
I've got your back, bro!
Well done, team.
Mr. Vice President, do you have time for an interview? What's on your mind, sir? How's it feel to be home now that you've won the election, sir?
It was a hard election, and our opponents did well. I'm just glad I get to finally visit my mother now.
How sweet. Keeping in touch with your roots, huh? That always looks good in the polls.
The polls are great and all, but I just wanted to drop off my laundry. 3 months on the road, this stuff piles up.
Oh, I see. So tell me, what's the secret to that fabulous hair and your signature smile?
Simple, really. 2 handfuls of product and a whole lot of baking soda.
Mr. Vice President, what's on your mind, sir? That sounds right up my alley. I have a couple stories I'm tracking down first, though. I need to get some pictures of a local man's car that wound up in a lake nearby. And I need pictures for a story about how bright lights might revitalize the dwindling shipping industry.
Wow, I didn't realize you were an actual journalist. Those stories sound a little over my head.
Trust me, you'll want your face in these pictures. Local flavor kind of stuff. Plus, it'll help me sell the stories to papers. I need to switch my lenses. So why don't you go find the 2 locations I mentioned? You're a smart man. You'll figure them out.
I sure will. Hey everyone, OpaqueFlake here welcoming you to a new Let's Play. No fucking shit, right? I mean, you just clicked on it, and it's different from what I have in my channel, so of course it's a new Let's Play. In any case, I was debating if I wanted to Let's Play Earthbound or a Shin Megami Tensei game, namely Nocturne. Kinda ran into some issues with Digital Devil Saga. Nothing too big, but In any case, I decided to compromise and chose a mixture of the 2. And by that I mean, this game is kind of a mixture between Earthbound and Shin Megami Tensei. And I'm not just saying that because this was published by Atlas. I mean, there's like a small resemblance to the press turn system in this game. It's quite fascinating. Also, I mean, if I didn't choose Earthbound because Nintendo, well, don't want to deal with them on YouTube.
Capitalism at its finest.
Alright, got me a dirty sock and some other stuff. In any case, I played this game on the demo. PS4 demo, and I think it was some other demo, I think on the Vita. Played it twice, I already know what the hell I'm doing, but at the same time, it's a little hazy. Interacting with stuff gives you a lot of, well, not a lot, but a small amount of XP. As you can see here, it's like 1 to 4. The only downside, from what I'm seeing here, is
Mother knows best.
all these loading screens though, man.
I knew I could do it!
It's crazy. And it always autosaves. I hate this feature in video games.
I swear I don't think some of these protesters have bathed in days. We got these barricades up so this doesn't spread to the rest of town. Sorry, but you can't pass. It does? Well, okay then. Move along. Nothing to see here. I swear I don't think we got these barricades. How do I know you aren't an impersonator? After all, why would you be at a rally against you? Boy, logic like that and I'll make detective in no time.
Honestly, what I really like about this game is the voice acting. I mean, it has its own charm, don't get me wrong, but the voice acting is just... I like it. I like it a lot.
You look like a man who knows where to get a good strong sarsaparilla.
You're in luck, my friend. I own the local soda shop. But to be honest, I think I'll just stay here all day. This iced special blend is drinking quite well today.
Guys with beards don't like being disturbed from their coffee. I'll leave him be. You look like a man who knows...
You're in luck, my... This iced...
Guys with beards...
This protest is interrupting school. Oh well.
Preposterous! Let me see what I can do about this.
Well, I don't mind, so long as I got this delicious special blend.
Either he's one of those caffeine junkies you hear about, or something weird's going on here.
La la la.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. My mind was just drifting away from me there.
I want your darkest, richest, most patriotic blend. So rich it makes 98% of other coffees jealous.
Oh, sure. Have you seen our special brews for the day? Huh? Oh. Huh? Huh?
Everyone is raving about your new special blend roast. I'll take a grenade.
You mean a grande? Unfortunately, I just ran out of special blend. Hopefully, we'll restock real soon, though.
Psst. Hey, come here.
Huh?
Yeah, you.
What can I do for you, taxpayer?
I don't pay taxes. I also don't drink the coffee. Neither should you.
Taxes and coffee are two of my favorite things.
They contaminated the coffee. Can't
Did you taste it? Fine. Don't believe me. Your funeral, pal. They contaminated the coffee. It's so dark and aromatic. Bold even. Too bold. I was abducted once, you know. Aliens. They ran tests on me. Back in Uranus. They walk among us, don't you get it? Don't things seem just a little bit off to you?
We need proof. It's the only way. Proof and a refill. Lots of refills.
Here's what we'll do. You go find proof while I head to the police station. I'm good at talking, so let me handle that. You can track down evidence. Sound good? Stay strong, brother.
Huh?
So what's up with creepy guy over there?
Oh, that guy's harmless, but he doesn't trust anyone.
He seems really paranoid about your coffee.
Funny story. I swear there was a bag of special blend on the counter last night, but I came in this morning and it was gone. It's like the beans just sprouted legs and walked off. Isn't that strange?
Hey, Pipsqueak, why don't you watch where I'm going?
Do you have any idea who I am? You can't talk to the vice president of the world like that.
The vice who? What now? Sounds like a made-up pageant to me.
It's called an election. I won, so you have to do what I say.
Tough guy, huh? You entered some contest and won, and you think you're better than me. You're just lucky I didn't enter. What was your talent, anyhow? Being short and flabby?
It wasn't some muscle show-off extravaganza. This is the real world, pal. Politics.
Psh. Well, if you got what it takes, stop by my gym sometime. We'll see who's the tough guy. Later, bro.
Bro? What an absolute oaf. Although, an oaf with some pretty impressive golden locks.
Something weird's going on at Moonbucks. I've never heard of a substance as addictive as this special blend.
Yes, what could be going on? I honestly don't know, but anyways, now that I got all that stuff out of the way, I know how to get 3 party members,
Here we go.
and that's about it. From here on out, well, after the demo ends, I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyways, there are energy bubbles on there.
Ouch.
You have attacks that refill them, and you have attacks that spend them.
This calls for a celebration.
So there's a type of strategy to it, nothing a lot, but like first-person dungeon type crawlers, I guess. You gotta be smart about how you use it. For the most part, it's really simple right now. I have no idea how it's gonna be later on, but if it's anything like SMT or Earthbound,
All right.
it should get a little bit more crazier in terms where you're gonna need to grind.
I'm much too old for this.
I already know how to do everything here from now on, but I'll explain a little bit more stuff later on.
This calls for a celebration.
In fact, I think I can show off one of the tutorials right now. There's a lot more characters I can speak to. They're essentially going to help me charter down reminders so I can recruit them later on. I mean, look at all these characters you can recruit in this game, which is what I was referring to in Shin Megami Tensei. You can recruit demons in that game. A lot of them. And since you're not really fighting, they are. In a sense, your demons are fighting for you. That and, well, the press turn system. So she tells you how to sleep, and he tells you that he can... Oh, I guess not yet. He'll tell you eventually that he can order stuff for you. He's a mobile store, essentially. I think you have to go to talent for that.
I'll place an order with fed-ups. What do you want?
There you go. So, very down-to-earth, grounded.
If you need anything, let me know.
No apocalypse where you have to choose between God and the devil, or Satan. I guess it's called Satan here. But before I go on... Music's alright, but right now... I'm more focused on the dialogue.
Sorry, sir, the road to Camp Cuckoo is closed for now. Why, it's only the most gorgeous, fun-filled campground on the planet. Although I probably shouldn't talk it up so much. After all, I'm under strict orders not to let anyone pass. Sorry, sir, the road to Camp Cuckoo is closed for now. Here, welcome. Now stop distracting me. Got a lot of standing around to do.
Alright, let me show off the map real quick. So you can see the legend here. You got main quest, secondary quests, recruit people, dialogue, an enemy. It shows all the enemies on the whole map. That's actually far-fetched, if you ask me. And the treasures. Unfortunately, Mr. President here does not like to inspect garbage cans. Which is a legitimate response, if you ask me. Alright, so check this out. I think you may have noticed, I don't know if I did it already, I kind of forgot. But you can send your allies to attack for you. It's almost like Pikmin in a sense.
Don't forget to protect me.
So the sense in that is,
I'm much too
it's the best way for you to get a preemptive strike. If you send them after them behind their backs, you get a green animation instead of a blue one, which is normal. Red one means you got back attack. That's pretty much all there is to it.
Well done, team.
Now that I got all of that, I can go free Mr. Conspiracy Guy. Honestly, the boss, you don't really need to use him, but I'm going to. Sorry if I skipped that too quick, but his dialogue, not really that much appreciated. Anyways, he tells you about fed-ups, using his ability.
I heard someone say there'd be donuts? I'm starving.
Yes, donuts, but before I do that, because that's where you have to go, the game tells you go to Moonbucks, and that's Moonbucks, and well... That essentially wraps up the whole beginning of the game. Kind of.
Hello. What's your business here today? Do you have something to report?
Howdy ho, officer. Everything nice and quiet these days?
Sir, maybe you didn't notice, but there's a massive protest all around my streets. And I got that old kook in Moonbuck stirring up people with his conspiracies and whatnot. Hello. Do you have something to report? The following suspects are still out there, terrorizing the people.
So this has to do with having to recruit her. Once you get these guys, well, destroyed, Queasy Bee, Madam Clam, and Moody Foodie, and I guess a few others, I would assume, you get to recruit her.
Hello. Do you have something to report?
Hey, why don't you come with us? We could use the law on our side.
Thank you, but this entire area is one bad sneeze away from chaos. I can't abandon my post. Unless maybe you want to lend a hand or something. Hello. What's your business here today? Do you have something to report?
Officer, I brought you some evidence. There really is something strange going on.
I'm not convinced.
In that case, I'd like to invoke the ancient art of the vice presidential pardon.
I'll tell you what. If I release him into your custody, do you swear he won't harass my town anymore?
Maybe I shouldn't risk my reputation so soon after taking office. It may come in handy later on.
Hello, do you have something?
Officer? In that...
I'll tell you what.
You know, I ran on a platform of trust, integrity, and some other stuff. You have my word. I'll keep an eye on him.
All right, then I guess he's all yours.
And that's how you get your third party member.
Thanks for springing me, Chief. Now, let's take this to the streets and spread the word.
Whoa there, Turbo. Why don't we play a game, shall we? The first person to create a mass panic loses, all right?
I have a feeling I'm not going to do well at this game. I knew you could be trusted!
So, this dude... I don't know if you can recruit anyone else at the very beginning of the game. because I'm new to this, but this is the only dude I can figure out to recruit the demo. Although much more simpler in a Shin Megami Tensei game, recruiting demons, they just want stuff where you talk to them in the random battle. Or sometimes outside.
Capitalism at its finest.
I kinda like how you have to do somewhat sub-quests here to get certain characters.
Imagine the headline.
Some are tougher, some are easier. But I know I'm gonna enjoy this game. This game is very lighthearted. It has its own charm, if you will. The characters are straight up earthbound, of course. I'm wondering who the hell is gonna do the dumpster diving though, because I want them items. Anywho, Mom's talent is advice, which is your tutorials. And here's what I was talking about in the press turn system. So there are 7 different elements: normal, thermal, bio, hydro, muscle, static, verbal. And right here is going to explain that if you get someone's weakness, you get 1 extra blue orb or sphere. But if you get their resistance, you lose 1. Although it's not as dangerous as in the press turn system, it still could be quite lethal. I guess in the upcoming attacks, because Mom here likes to use 1 to heal, or which is a hug. So, it's entirely up to you. The reason it's lethal, for those who are not in the know in Shin Megami Tensei games, is because if you lose those turns, enemies can use the press turn system against you and fuck you up. Or just use a bunch of status elements, which will equally fuck you up.
Always great to see you. Can I help you? Please, please, please!
Hey, person who's too young to vote. Are your parents home?
Nope! I live by myself. And I'm not as young as I look.
I apologize if anything I said may have cost me your vote next election.
That's okay. I can't be mad at you. I'm your #1 fan.
Well, you don't say.
I have all your playsets. Dream Home Vice President, Prom Date Vice President, even the hard-to-find Ballerina Vice President.
So, this just took a sharp turn towards creepy.
I also collect citizen trading cards. They contain cool informatics about each of your friends, and tips for how to use them in combat. Maybe I could show you my collection sometime?
Sure, cards. Love it. Do any of you know what she's talking about?
You bet I am. I'm rooting for all of you to kick butt. Hello? Can I help you? Please, please, please? I can't join you. I have so many more citizen trading cards than you have followers. If I join now, it'd spoil the magic. Come back when you recruit more. Hello? Can I help you? Sure.
So essentially what you gotta do here is get enough characters and then she'll join you.
Let me know if you want to see them again.
At least that's what I assume. It reminded me of the South Park Stick of Truth, where a girl would only be friends with you if you had enough friends to begin with.
Get out of town! We don't want you!
Okay. Alright, only 2 more people to talk to.
I'm tired of this protest. I'd rather be inside relaxing.
One of which is a possible recruitable character, and the other is the main plot story-driven thing. By the way, I am not skipping through. Well, I probably am for some of you. But if I am skipping through text real quick, it's because
I could do it.
I'm gonna read it quick enough for me. You guys could be fine with just pausing it or just enjoying the dialogue. Although there are jokes here.
How can I help you? What can I do you for?
Check out that wrench. What size is that fella?
Old wrenchy here's one size fits all.
I didn't realize it worked that way. So, you on the job?
You know it, 24/7.
Really? Well, that's handy.
They don't call me a handyman for nothing. What can I do you for? I'd love to, but I gotta fix an old elevator to the south. Just wish I could get through the blockade.
And I shall recruit him later. Alright, maybe there is one more person to recruit, because Totally forgot about him. With his, well, at least to me, sexual innuendos. But that's because he kind of reminds me of a certain person on Double Toasted. Ugh. He wrote that book and yet he got to experience off it. Fair enough.
I'm getting closer to the truth!
I love his level up quote.
Today's perfect! My kitties and I are ready for action, sir. What do you need? Hey, mister, what's your favorite animal?
What a weird way to start a conversation. I'd say the crested owl. They're testing well right now in the polls. Let me guess, you like kitties.
No, silly, I don't like kitties.
Oh?
I love them! They're so cute and cuddly. I could just eat them right up. But I wouldn't do that because then there wouldn't be any left. Today's perfect! My kitties and I are ready for action, sir. Depends. Can I bring my kitties?
You know, some of my recruits are allergic to you. I mean, allergic to your cats.
Oh, is that all? Then there's nothing to worry about. All of mine are still kitties, so there aren't any cats. Just kitties. But 5 of mine are missing. We gotta find them first. If you help me find them, then I'll know you're a kitty lover. Today, my kitties
And if you want to know where to find them, she straight up gives you hints. And you gotta find at least 5. I have no idea what the ranks are just yet. But the earliest one we can get is either this one or this one. In any case, more stuff to inspect for free experience, which is always good. But seriously, man, these loading screens and always autosaves. I think this is what slows down. I think that's what creates the loading screen.
Capitalism at its finest.
But this game is a multiplayer game. I mean, it's everywhere. I think it's on the iOS and Android stores. Alright, let's finish this up. But before I do, I think I forgot to get the dialogue for recruiting the very attractive, hyped up from caffeine lady. Honestly, I really like the art style in this game, so. I love cartoons, especially classics, and the way this is drawn, I love it.
We could use a perky girl like you. Come join us.
I'm flattered, but I can't leave. My manager would kill me if I didn't restock the special blend first.
Well, where is this slave driver of a manager?
Oh, he's actually the sweetest man in the world, but he hasn't shown up yet to unlock the storage room. He usually opens the door back there so I can restock the special blend.
We could use a perky girl like you.
I'm flattered.
All I've heard about is this special blend. Are you really sold out?
Yep, we always run out. Every morning. It's our most popular item.
Have you tried it? How is it?
I'm more of a latte girl. Between us, I think the special blend smells kind of like feet.
Is that an old man's feet? Or feet that have been left out too long? Now I must try some.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just yeah.
Please, out of my shop! Big Bertha's not for sale!
You know how many hungry protesters I got out there? This backwater town's got nothing but donuts and coffee, and I gotta feed them somehow. Now, are you gonna sell me that comically jumbo donut or not? You wouldn't want that mob to start protesting you, would you?
Well, hey, did it get good looking in here, or was that just me?
The man of the hour arrives. You got courage showing your face round here.
You mean in a bakery? Well, carbs are my weakness. Speaking of weakness, I hope there's no hard feelings about the election. Better luck next time?
Tell me, have you been enjoying my demonstration since you came home?
I have. It's nice seeing my face all over town, and here I thought you might be a sore loser.
You haven't noticed your face is crossed out on those signs?
You got my face crossed out, but there's those no signs. I thought it's a double negative, like, don't cross my face out.
I'm giving a speech later by Mount Pom Pom. You should drop by. And this isn't over, Tubby. I'll be back for that donut.
Willkommen! How can I help you? Huh? How can I leave with those protesters right outside?
Hey, youngin', let's chat for a spell. What can I do you for?
Hello there, young lady.
Oh, who you calling young? I was building barns before your grandma was even born.
Whoa, how old are you? Let's see, +7, carry the 1, carry the 2, that adds 10 years.
Don't worry about all that. All you should worry about is this.
Holy democracy! This looks delicious!
I know, right? Who'd have thought you could plant a donut?
Well, not me, but that's genius!
It's sustainable, too. You bring me a few donut pieces, and I can plant more donut crops. Hey, youngin', let's chat for a spell. What can I do you for?
Makes me wonder which characters are going to be useful in this game. Churroboros. That sounds delicious, but then again, I love churros.
Capitalism at its finest.
Alright, I think I got everything I could get, so let's wrap this up with the tutorial area boss fight thing. Yes.
I can't believe you came. So, how are you enjoying my perfectly legal protest?
Not a great turnout. I get now why you lost the election.
You idiot! This entire protest is against you! Don't you see that?
Hey, you! Listen up. He may be a naughty boy sometimes, but no one protests my son unless they go through me first.
Oh, you want a piece of this, do ya? Let's go!
All right, here we go.
I really love the voice acting for this dude. It fits him so well. Anyways, defense down. Very useful. 2 stacks, even better. This dude is so tough, but he can't hurt. And you can tell the turn order on the right, so it'd probably be best to defend up or provoke him. I'm gonna do an Almanac because I've never done it on this dude before. And he's already there. Alright. His hatred for you is legendary. Children sing songs every rival in the schoolyard. Blah 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 blah. I still need to fight the beaten it looking lady. Anywho, an argument. Internet argument, I guess. And disclosure reveal stats. Which doesn't do jack shit, honestly. At least from what I noticed. And now nag him. I think 2 is the max he can get in debuffs. Not 100% sure on that. Yeah, nothing changed. I think I got his HP now. Let's probe his ass.
You're grounded!
I'll never expect this!
By the way, once you kill him, everyone else, well, dies, I guess. So, entirely up to you if you want to end it or get some extra experience. You can always grind later on.
I'll never expect this!
You're grounded!
Never doubted you for a second. As your elected leader and an honest citizen who hasn't had his coffee yet, I hereby disband this protest thing. Shoo!
Fine, I'm leaving. But you haven't heard the last of me!
Oh, he's gone. Well, I'm sure we've heard the last of him.
Enjoying some R&R, Mr. Vice President? Why not go for a hike up Mount Pom Pom? It's lovely this time of year. The manager of our local Moonbucks usually goes up there in the mornings. With the protest over, we've begun tearing down some of our barricades. This one up here, and the one by the school, for starters.
Mother knows best!
I knew I could do it!
Why not go for a hike up Mount Pom Pom? The manager of our local with the...
I'm getting closer to the truth!
So that boss fight isn't so tough, even with 2 characters. I mean, it could be a little bit hard, but you got items to use. Anyways, thanks for watching this part of Let's Play Citizens of Earth with me, OpaqueFlake. See you in the next part, I hope. Okay, thanks, bye!